monkeys 6 ravest 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 monkeys 6 ravest.
Well, my dear little beans. And hello to another stream by yours truly on the Meerkat. Hello, it's one day after my birthday. It is my post-birthday stream. And for that, I also, for the first time ever, activated the reduced sub-price fee thingy that exists. But yes, hello, super, with the VIP belly spot, and with the resubscribe. Or thank you. Thank you for the head pets. And with the resubscribe for 9 months on tier 1. As well as hello Pookie, hello Moss, hello Furry, hello Kayan, hello everybody that is lurking. Meow. 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 Stop it. Don't throw the gay meerkat around. Don't throw gay meerkats around. Stop it. Moss. Hi Scruffy. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. Meow. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Meow. Meow. Stop it. Why are you all? Why are you so mean to me? I'm older now. I'm Meow. I'm an old meerkat now. Stop it, kids. And thank you to Kayan. Thank you. I'm not mean. I know. It was mostly Moss that's eating me around all the time. Hi, Sora. Hi. How is everybody? I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Because I surely did. I had a wonderful weekend. And I hope you all had a wonderful meerkat too. I had a wonderful meerkat, yes. Had a wonderful weekend too. You notice my brain is quite mushy today because I am ippy. I didn't sleep that well. I am still full of food. I had a long work day behind me, and yes. My brain still is, yes, bulked up. I'm fine, how are you? I am ippy. I am a little bit exhausted, I'm a little bit ippy. Because, yeah, didn't sleep that well. Just had 8 hours of work behind me. And commute back home and blah. Gotta find the artist behind these emotes from Roxy Roo. Didn't they you just have to click on the icon, then you see the artist. It's Remosuki. You just gotta click on the emote and then you see made by. Because if you are good, you attribute your stickers with the artist that did draw them. And they actually did it. So there you go. Already found the artist who did those. Yeah, I hope I will get some sleepies too. That's why I will do probably a little bit of a shorter stream today. We will see how long I will stream. But yeah. Let's slowly start into the game, shall we? The Lightkeeper. What do you have planned for Halloween? I have nothing planned for Halloween, to be honest. Output device, game. But yeah, I have nothing planned for Halloween, personally. Because I usually always just stream on Mondays, and if I can't stream on Monday, then I will stream probably on Tuesday. Yeah, on mobile it don't show up. Okay. Well, now you know it. If you are on PC, then you can just click on the emote and it will show up. But yeah, we will play Naked Meerkat. Camera shake off. Subtitles on. This menu is weird. Oh well. Well then, let's start the Lightkeeper. Let's see how this game is. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Plato. Hey, I hope it is spoopy. It is spoopy month after all. Dark phobia games. August 21st, 1925. Southern Iceland.
Thought distance would drown the past.
Hi, Futski. And thank you. I had a great birthday. Actually, thank you.
I was wrong.
Ooh. Spoopy.
The ones who came.
That one guy on the
their
left
faces
looked like a
said
zombie.
More than words ever could.
Thank you for the hydrate.
There was something about the island that didn't sit right with me. And some things you can't unfeel.
The Lightkeeper. Don't shine a light at the deer, you know, else you have to stare at the light and fight it. Indeed, it's dearly doodly time. Okay, let's put the effects and the music a little bit down so we can hear better what they are actually talking. Let's keep it at 60 frames. We think we have on. There once was a Futski in a piss jar, and Jack helped him to fill it up. It filled his hand with happiness, wiggling it up his jar. Hi, Linku. I thought I would smell one of my favorite skunkies. Hi. I hope you're doing wonderful, Linku. Wow, what is this for a sensitivity? Where can I put on my camera sensitivity? Much better. Hi, Jimber. It's still a little bit much. Hi. I hope you're doing wonderful, Jimber. I'm doing good. I'm doing also good. I'm a little bit eepy. I'm a little bit exhausted because I haven't slept too well. Had 8-9 hours of work behind me. It's, yeah. No related item. Okay, it's definitely been something for me. Honestly, don't know. 2 days ago, Battlefield 6 removed PvE. Really? Why would they remove PvE? Hi, Crystal. Yes. Here, you don't hunt deer. Here, deer hunts you. It makes om nom nom. And then you end up just like in the deer in the corner over there. A plump round deer filled with crystal. Brrr. Brrr. Yes, I heard you already. I know you're there. And yeah, It's fair to demand a refund if they just remove a game a game mode that was there before and they just remove it. Then yeah. That doesn't seem right. The water level of sweet water would never be this high in the middle of an ocean and up a hill. What's this for wizardry? What's that for wizardry? How can the water table be so high up a hill in an ocean? This is breaking my immersion. So I need a little bit of silly Rannick banter. Aww, well, I'm glad that I can be your streamer that can take your mind off a stupid thing and turn it into something good. Happy to be the person that can bring you onto different and a more positive mindset. Something is clipping through. Yeah, oi, stop it. Something is clipping through the lighthouse. Okay. What's this? Okay, just a bench to sit. Can just sit here and look into the ocean. Who would like to have a job on an island as a Lightkeeper? Playing with my food. I mean, you're playing with your home. I know I should probably just run into the lighthouse, but I wanna explore a little bit. Hey, look, it's me. It's my home. There, it's me. The shitter though could use a rebuild. That is not. Let's see, it is deep in the night. You have to go to the toilet. It's raining. And you have this very well built stall here. You would, Moss? I wouldn't mind that actually, you too. Being a Lightkeeper, not Eden. As long as a super good hospital is nearby. You are on an island, Moss. If you have something, a helicopter would probably have to come and get you. And that only if the weather allows it. Else you would have to go by boat. So... Okay, I think all of these island parts, the cemetery, whatever that is, the Teutenhorn, etc. is later for me to look at, I guess. I don't wanna do too much before the game. Just use me as a plug and keep working. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't mind to be a lighthouse keeper. As long as I have internet, I wouldn't mind to be a lighthouse keeper. I just want an internet connection. I don't need more. Just because the deer Tom and meerkat Tom are comfy and cozy. And very fine outside and paper to make see. Good crystal. Yeah. Hey look, I have a pie hat. Pie hat. Pie hat, pie hat. Wah wah. Deer cat. Vesper. Clear in and colors. Ah, like wood thingy. Wood sealant. Flashlight. For now, it is of no use for me, but I can get through the dark nights on an island without it. I see a boulder. Go back outside. Why? No related item in the inventory. Okay, trinket, lighthouse stuffs. Marlboro, real life brands and loser. I mean, a smoker. Need to. Yeah, I'm allowed to say smokers are losers because I was a former smoker myself and I stopped. But yeah, smoking is a very bad habit to have. Hey, look, right there am I. Right here in Central Europe, right there. The body is shaking way too much, so I can't show it. But right there is me, in the middle. I hate that brand. I myself never smoked Marlboro. I was a Benson Hedges smoker. I smoked Benson and Hedges. Ababa, thank you for the hat pats. But yeah, I am a happy ex-smoker. Hey, look. It's a watch to scare all youth, all young people. It's an analog watch. Bum bum bum. You get hat pats for being a good deer and meerkat for stopping the smokes. Thank you. I actually stopped smoking in 2016. So it is quite a while that I stopped smoking. I haven't smoked since 9 years now. Get in my belly, I'm gonna eat you. I don't know how tasty you are. Squish this in. Analog, exactly, Jimber. For your info, the United States is gonna slowly revert back to these analog technologies. But only if they are not trans and not gay and not black and stuff. Only then, Moss, else they will abandon them. Looking at the current government over there. Oh yeah, that's a topic for a different time. Okay, I could get up the daily oil required to keep the lights on continuously. Oil can is not compatible. Okay, huh? Oh no, not a sin. Don't turn me into biofuel. Well, but I could. I even have a would you be my biofuel sticker on Telegram of my scent? Marlboro got the good looks. The packs made even better material. Winston's package feel like cheap. I always you know Camel, the brand Camel. Always when I had Camel, I got such a headache. I don't know why, but I could tell it is a Camel cigarette when I get headache after smoking. Always when I got a headache, I knew, it's a Camel. I went a whole circle and ended up with a little vape. Little vapey skunk. Let me smoke some skunk. Remember William Jonathan Victor. But how... Oh, stop it. But how can it play a vinyl if there is no vinyl plate on it? What is my... I need to put my belongings inside the lighthouse room. Okay, I guess that this is too early to sleep. Okay, I have one bed to sleep and one bed to put in my belongings. Okay. First thing I tried was Balkan Star. I don't know that brand. The light unveils the truth. L smoker? Looks like every keeper has one. Gold flake. Is there like gold in there? Every genuine gold flake cigarette. You know what's fun? The Marlboro package down there in the office looked fairly new and modern. But we are in the year 1925, I think they said. Ooh, it's a Stimky. We are in 1925, and this cigarette pack is way more 1925 coded than the Marlboro package in the office, in the writing office, because that was a modern package. This is an old package. So yeah, the maker of this game, so the programmer of this game, just used a free cigarette model for that one below. My only photograph from the war, when I served as a commander in the Observer Squad, 1917. The same year they laid the burden of a grave mistake upon me. A mistake that struck down our own men. Yet I escaped it, cleared my name, and left the blame buried where it fell. Stop it. Can you go outside and see if the horn is still going off? It's probably still going off, because I haven't done anything to switch it off. It's getting dark. I should turn on the light. Ah, you heard it? It's still going off. It just did again. Okay, we have the dog, we have the well, we have the trees, the foghorn, and the radio room. Okay, this is the radio room and the trees. But this is like where the graves were, not the trees. The Qajar rules ends in Persia. Industry recovery continues. Coal strike averted. Ah yes, the good old coal strikes. Matches added, okay. Can't I switch the item? Okay, this mouse wheel is switch the item. This will be a horror game. Of course it is a horror game. It is spoopy time. Yoshi. Hi, Yoshi. And hi, Justin. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Meow. Oi, stop it. Meow. Is that Mr. Manhattan? Like the blue guy from the Marvel or DC? The one that got like atomized, Mr. Manhattan? Wait. If you look over here, then you see for a short time the heat from the flames. Hi, Justin. Good thing you didn't notice my message earlier. You did write something before? You did the SO. Oh, hey, cute little B-Day synth. Oh, yes. Oopsie, sorry. I'm EP. I'm a EP mirror. But thank you, Yoshi. Ah, wow, wow. Sorry, I really didn't see that. Because as the others know already, today I am EP. I wish the people they had a happy meerkat instead of the happy weekend, and my brain is not working today. How dare I know. How can I, Green Yoshi? How could I, Yoshi? Can you forgive this yin? Ever? Gosh, the things I would do with the big yin though. Well, it's more like what the big yin would do to you. But I do have a happy meerkat. Ma. Okay, switch on the lights. Where would you switch on the lights? I mean, the lights are switched on, no? Oh, I guess probably the lighthouse light. Awawa. But Femkis Yoshi for the greetings. Awawa. Also, we haven't shouted out Futski yet. Can you do that, please? Pretty, please. Got a question. Which is safer to be numbed? Meerkat, Deer, Saint, or Yin? Well, I, all in all, prefer more endo, so they are pretty much all safe. Okay. We got the light going. And it's still powered by oil. But where would the oil go? Oh, flashbang. What is a VSO, Futski? Ah. Fresh ocean air. Futski spot prey, yes. Ain't nothing but a fan, nay, tell me why. I really wanna hear you say, Futski is spot prey. There you go, Futski. It is a clip shout out, not a video shout out. Because I don't have video shout outs. Nope, it's a clip shout out. It does shout out clips, not videos. Higgy.
Excuse me.
I'm stupid. Well, we are both stupid. So that's fine. We both are stupid. Let's play a little bit moth. We moth. Okay, I think I'm blind now because I stared into the light. Damn, you're not stupid either. Oh, I am very himbo. I am very much himbo. Sunset is near. I'd better switch off the foghorn. Okay. Fog. Bo. Burp dragon mother growls. Don't make me nest you. But I am a himbo. Being a himbo is not bad. Foghorn. But you can nest me either way. But yeah, and for those that didn't see, we have for today, only for my birthday, I activated this get 35% cheaper subs thingy that Twitch started to roll out. So if somebody wants to give a late birthday present, it's cheaper now. Bah. I mean, what? To be on here when there is a storm must be scary, I would say. When there is really a strong storm with big waves, it would be scary to be here, I think. Hi, Multi. Hi. Get in my belly. I'm gonna eat you. You don't know how tasty you are. Oil pan is not compatible. This is probably compatible. Can I pick you up? Ice Storm would suck there. Probably. What song is it original for? It's a scientist. You know the scientist? Okay, I switched off the foghorn and the light started to go into the other direction. Okay. No, it's Coldplay, The Scientist. That was the original from it. Oh, the weather out there is frightful, so get in my belly. That is much safer. Let me eat you now, let me eat. I mean, what? Perfect in time for the ads. I finished this. Burp. What's going on over there? It's burp. Burp is going on. Why are those burps making such a noise? Also, fish no work. Fish no work? But fish should work. Fish is on. Fish should work. Fish is on. Fish... Did it log me out? Oh yeah, it did log me out. Oopsie. Logged in. Okay, let's give Crystal 2 fishes. 1 fish and 2 fish. Whoopsie. There you have the fishy. Sorry. Did I miss another fish? Or was you doing it twice the only ones? Why does it... it's silly that it's occasionally just logs me out. Even though I never logged it out myself. Just me twice. Okay, then you have there your 2 catches. We don't want to scam you after all. Even though it is just 25 beans. We don't want to scam you. And the weather out there is frightful, so get into my belly. It is warm and comfy there. Let me war, let me war, let me war. It could be a new song to make. A new little song to record. No, don't give me. Good. Now I'm not getting it out of my head again. God damn it. Now it's spooking in my head around. And the weather out there is frightful. I think it's taking 3 you gave me and the redeems. Probably. Ah. Oh no, I'm stuck in the door. The fart in a jar. Hey, sniff responsibly. Okay, Linko. Always sniff responsibly. Rudy is a good singer. Yeah, Rudy is a good singer. There are many good singers out there in the fandom. Baldur is a good singer. Nifoyot is a good singer. Chester Giroux is a good singer. There's so many good furry singers out there. JT is a good singer. Yonka Gore is a good singer. There are so many good singers out there in the fandom. It is unbelievable. And I hopefully will be one of them too. Exactly, Linko. Exactly like that. Bua 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 bua. I wanna sing, but I'm shy. Well, just sing. No need to be shy. Just sing. Lamb crystal. And the more you do it, the less shy you become. Ooh, a key. Because I was once at a place too where I said, oh no, why should I do this? Oh no, I'm scared to do this in public, etc. But then I learned and started with music school to make a few performances. So that's why the birds are crying. To make some little performances in front of a few people. Then I did a singing stream in front of a few people. Because my first singing stream ever that I did here on the channel was in front of 3 whole viewers. With the reflections, the shade, the fog. The fog probably chugs a lot of too. And yeah, and then I did some singies, redeems in chat, and then I did even a second singing stream. And that was in front of 20 people or so. And yeah, I also built myself up to perform in front of people. It also did help that I was at the theater youth in my youth and did some theater in front on the stage. And I hope you will have a good day at work, Crystal. I hope your workday will be very, very, very good. Because yeah, in my theater youth, I think the largest that I ever did was a comparse role. Like a comparse, don't know if this is the term you also use in English. I had a comparse role in for theater production in front of 700 people once. This key may be the last guard left for me. I need to find what it unlocks. Okay. But yeah, I'm nervous when I'm doing performances. Like the last singing stream that I did, I still was nervous. Every time I have to perform from something, I'm nervous. But yeah, a healthy level of nervousness is good and necessary. It just becomes a problem if the nervousness takes over. Then it is a problem. As long as you control your nervousness, it's still fine. Because everybody is nervous. I was nervous when I was on my military duties abroad on missions. I was nervous when I played with my flute in front of a little audience. I was nervous when I do my singing streams. Yeah, that is just natural. Asshole clenching nervous. It shouldn't be asshole clenching nervous. But yeah, it is normal to have a healthy amount of nervousness. Okay, what's this? Do the next keeper. I'm leaving this note because there are things about this island you won't be told. If you knew them, you'd never agree to stay here. Back in 1912, 3 men were stationed at this lighthouse. Jonathan, William and Victor. Oh, it's the people that were the picture above we have found.
You will be a great asset to the company.
Hi, Vosler. Hi, and thank you for the follow. Can we give the Vosler a little shouty outy? Hi. I hope you're doing wonderful. How's you doing? Yeah. And they were all experienced, reliable, and in good health when they arrived. 2 weeks later, when the relief boat came, everything had gone wrong. The light was out, the rooms were a mess, the furniture broken, windows smashed. The strangest part was that the men were gone. Not a single body was found, only bloodstains. torn clothing and signs that they went through something terrible before they disappeared. Take this as a warning. This place is not as quiet as it looks. Jimber, a legendary ad? You know how it's going, Jimber. You already did it once. I need the exact same details that I asked from you the last time. For the legendary ad. And also write in Discord that it is legendary and that you redeemed the legendary one, because it needs certain requirements that the catch becomes legendary. Just working and finding out I've been excluded on a lot of things that were essential for work. Ooh, I hope that doesn't set you back too much, Wozler. But that sounds like it is sucky. Beneath the lighthouse stands a cellar, locked and long forsaken. They say no man should enter it, and perhaps that is true yet. I know what lies within. Shadows whispers, remnant of those who came before us. It was Father Abraham who dared to break the silence. In the dust of that hidden chamber, he uncovered sign marks that spoke of no natural faith. He was certain the 3 missing men had been claimed by the sea devils. For days he labored, placing holy symbols across the island, hoping to drive the creatures away, but his prayers found no mercy. The men never returned, their bodies were never found, and still, Abraham swore he felt the presence of the drowned ones. Their wailing cries twisting through the wind like broken glass. Remember this. The 3 crosses by the withered tree are not graves. No earth holds their remains. Abraham placed them only as a token, a warning, a memory of what the sea itself chose to swallow. I know a lot about swallowing. I mean, what? Father Abraham stands before the lighthouse, raising a large cross high into the storm. He seems to be forcing back unseen demons. As if the... Meow! Oi! It seems the very tower itself had become cursed. The image meow carries a sense of dread, like desperate attempts of fault. Oi! Stop it! No, I want to have the other thing. No, there's still something. Let me get the last thing. This is a major game fault if you can't pick up the last thing below there. That is a major game fault. Because I probably should be able to get the paper below there. But I can't grab it. Because this is lying so over that I can't go there. And it is not another paper. Yeah, this is a game flaw. I can't even look at the paper. I can't look at it. And the long... Ooh, a pocket friend. I got a tiny cent. The long sea journey has drained me. Tonight I should rest early. Okay. Let it rest, let it rest, let it rest. Oh, yum. Yeah, he's very yum. Pocket friend is very yum, Vicent. Yes, you can also use it as a little vibrator. Just gotta switch on vibrating mode at Pocket Scent. Okay. Any werewolves here? We have a full moon. Ah, papa. Ow! Ow! Okay, Okay, as a photographer myself, I probably would take a picture right around here, where the tree frames around the moon. That would be a choice of photo that I would do. The crosses are vanished, but I would have had the crosses lined up with the moon and the tree using it as a frame. He'd howl in his head off at this time. Exactly. Make it beep beep. Because I'm a hobby photographer. So yeah, I do like to make the pictures. I often have an eye for like special framings, like a framing like this would be pretty cool. If you could align that with the moon phases and stuff, so it would be a pretty cool framing. Okay, I should rest early. Yes, I did rest early, but where do I have? Do I have to go there? Oh, there's something. Burp. Burp. It looks wet. I love taking photos. I use my mom's old smartphone to take them. Ooh. I use a Nikon. Last year I bought myself a new system camera. A Nikon Z6 and Z6 III. Which came out last year. That's my camera, together with a 24 to 120 millimeter lens and a 50 millimeter prime portrait lens. Papa. Mr. Fancy here. Why Mr. Fancy? Why, Justin? Why would you say that I'm Mr. Fancy? And those are the three lads that were missing. The William, Jonathan, and Victor. Mr. Fancy Pants. The sun is rising. I should turn the light off. Okay. Thumbsty, Justin. Very thumbsty, yes. Good, Rennick. I've just realized what this game is referencing. And what is it referencing? I mean, there are so many Lighthouse stories. Because I think Stephen King made a Lighthouse story. Then there's I think a movie about a lighthouse. There's so much Lighthouse stuff. This game is based on an alleged alien encounter off the coast. Really? Okay. I didn't know that it is about alien encounters. You spoiled me! The island does look cozy though. It does look like a very cozy island. I would enjoy it here. Okay, you can't shoot a picture from there, but I would have loved a picture with the sun next to the lighthouse, or like the lighthouse here on the side and the sun coming up, but the island is not that... Huh? Where did this come from? Where did what come from? But yeah, the island is not as wide and back here to make a shot like that. They probably would have to do that at sunset then. At sunset, go either there or up there and take the framing of the picture of this like that then. But where was did I miss something now? Did they mean this? The blood here? The blood is new? Did they mean that? Burp. A dead bird. Blood is dripping onto the lamp. Weird. Yep, you definitely have to clean that up. You can't leave it like this and switch the light on. No, 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 no. We have to clean that. Awawa. Awa. Awawa. Awa. Okay. I need to clean the light. Okay, yeah. Was logic to do that. Only signs a diary, a large book of a strange angle delight. Hmm. I mean, we will see. Don't know if it is about that or not. But if it is about that, then you spoiled me. Then I know it is the aliens. Hmm. Okay, where do I get cleaning utensils for the light? Where would you store them? This cleaning utensils? Nope. There weren't this many tippy tappies at the entrance. We have amboss. Where would cleaning stuff be? Gotta sacrifice. Yes. Snacrifice. Where is cleaning stuffs? Do we have cleaning? Would be weird if we would have cleaning stuffs out here. Is this stuff for cleaning? No. Oh, we have a sharpening stone. Okay. Do I need to get water for the cleaning? The water also looks bloody. There's a interact thing up there. I can't seem to be interacting with it. Well, I don't know if you did, and that's why I said if you spoiled it. Or if it is like that, then it is a spoiler. Because aliens would have been the last thing to think of. What do I need to do now? I know I need to clean, but how? How you clean that up? It's not licking, I know that. You're not supposed to lick it. But how? Is it you? No. Don't have any up there. It's not this. Huh. Where and how? Is it up there already? I don't like games where they just let you run around and you have no idea how to do stuff. Because it could be anywhere and everything that I have to clean the light with. I don't like games like this. I just click on it. Okay, I just click on it. I didn't have to get anything. Thank you, game. And I thought I would have to get a... Just now there was just only his hand and then only the glove appeared. But yeah. I thought we would have to get a glove first and water and stuff to clean it, but no, apparently not. A thick fog is rolling in, I must activate the foghorn. Okay. Badoom, badoom. And it's fogging around. Bada-bow, bada-bow. And super, if you would need him with you, then he would have to need to be inside, because you're currently inside, super. So if you would need him to be with you, then he would need to be inside. So that doesn't make sense. You remember your VIP spot that you claimed? Ooh, music. Does not work without burning charcoal. But didn't I have matches already? Oh yeah, you're getting inside the mirror. See? Morning feels refreshing. I could use another cigarette in this open air. Loser. It would be so annoying to live with that on all day. Imagine you have a day where you have like a migraine or a headache or something like that, and you have to switch it on because it is foggy or so. That must be so annoying. I would hate that. Just wanna rest, get your headache over with, and brrr all the time. Burp. It's a burp again. You also wanna smoke, Bert? You also want one? I burp. So aggressive. I would have given you one. What the fuck was that? Again the birds. What's happening this time? Meow! Oh, stop it! Why are you bonking me? I did nothing wrong. Just wanted to offer the burp one too. You have seen those images of ravens and crows with the ciggies. It wasn't shining before, and why is there so much blood there all of a sudden? There wasn't a lantern there. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Okay, now I pull on it. It's Burp Sun. Another dead bird. There must be some meaning behind these deaths. Probably. I mean, people don't do that out of fun. Usually. Burp. Okay, I doubt we have to go down here. What's happening this time? We already did what's happening this time. It was a bird. Did I forget something here? Someone's up there. Huh. Spoopy. No, it can't be. I was supposed to be alone. Well, apparently you're not alone. Apparently we are definitely not alone. Okay, let's see. Who would be our guest? Be our guest. Be our guest. Dee 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 dee. Also a very good song. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. I don't know the lyrics to it, but it is a good song. Did you get probed yet? Oh, I always get probed by my dear dominant praise. Always my dear dominant praise that probe me. Like Futski. Futski always probes me. Be our gas. Be my gas. Be my gas. Be my gas. So Linku, you wanna be my gas? Ooh, many keys. I must discover what this key belongs to. Yes, and some. Aww. It totally would make you my gas. I think this might be for the cellar, maybe? Or the Radio Shack? Oh, you're so sweet. Well, you're so lovely. You're all the time you're here in my stream, giving me company, lurking, chatting. That is very sweet. I wonder how nice Shensi gas would be. Oh, it definitely would be great. I still have a deep love for Shensi. But definitely not because I'm a meerkat. That definitely has nothing to do with that. But Shensi is bae. She could do so much to me. I mean, what? There's someone tapping around. I hear foot tappies. I hear the tappy taps. Are you here? Wine! Oh god, no, not again. I swore I never touched this poison again. I can't. Ah, you went dry. Okay. Oh yeah, alcohol. Alcohol can be something. Hi, Paintball. Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing? Steals all the wine. The clock misses the pendulum. The clock pendulum vanished. We eepy. Hope you're doing well. Bombi. What? Harambi? Harambi Bambi. My dad is recovered alcoholic. So this is me, a man who can't even keep his own promise. See? Now the pendulum is back. In the scene, the pendulum was gone. And honestly, I've learned that you shouldn't drink alone. I mean, I often drink alone, but I know how to drink not in how to drink in a normal manner. And that's beer. I know that they did put up a beer. I also already pointed out that this is not a Marlboro package of 1925, because we are in 1925. It's definitely not a 1925. In a normal bladder. Well, I can drink in a bladder. I mean, what? Push the Linko in the bladder. I mean, what? Midnight has already passed and I still haven't turned on the light. This is horrible. That is not good, yes. If it is midnight already and you still haven't switched on the light, that's not good. See, with me, if I drink alone, I sometimes my insecurities catch up with me. Insecure? How would they catch up with you? Blinky is mine again. But you're in belly already, super. You don't need a blankie in belly. Wah, wah. You're back up to light. The fog had lifted. I should turn the fog off. Foghorn off. How did you eat your shirt? Well, Super climbed out, grabbed its paws out of my maw, ripped the shirt from me, and vanished back down again. That's what happened. The little gremlin squanky. Okay, I would have expected that they would put somebody outside the windows that is staring at me. But apparently they didn't. Okay, I thought they would probably put someone out there. Just staring at me. I just was scared. Why is the camera turning me around? But then it just... Oh, I need a flashlight. Okay, yeah, sounds reasonable. You don't need a flashlight when it is still this light. Ooh, those are some bad clouds though. Look at all of those black clouds coming over. This looks like it will be a rough night. This looks like a rough night. If all those dark clouds are there coming over. Badoom! Why is the foghorn surge so deep suddenly? The foghorn was much higher pitched. Where's Vark Skeletor? The foghorn was so much deeper tuned now. Okay, lightning strikes. Yep. This wasn't here before. I can't stand seeing these dead birds again and again. Yep, the rain did come quickly. His anti-alien alarm. Lighthouse scare me. The lighthouse itself is not scary. Everything around the lighthouse is scary. But the lighthouse itself isn't scary. It's the three vanished people. Like Victor, Winnie the Pooh and another one. I don't know. Hello? I totally didn't scare myself. Something's wrong with this island. It's not safe. I have to go out before it's too late. Definitely didn't scare me. Nope, nope, definitely not. I must head to the radio room and contact the communications officer. This island is no longer safe. Radio is over there. Blah. Excuse me. According to ufologists, alien ships interfere with bird. Ah. A lot of things interfere with birds. Planes interfere with birds too. This bridge looks not as sturdy as it once was. No. No, how about no? Okay, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting the goosebumps. If it is aliens, then you did the no. Then you spoiled. If it is aliens, fart in a jar. And hello, Marcus. Oi. Okay, this is just another exit there. Meow. I guess I need to refill this here. Oi, stop it. Don't punk me. Ah. Let's switch on the generator. Thank you for the watermelon. Yum yum yum. Thank you. Okay, we even have a little fireplace here. That's nice and cozy. And it is a Russian... Okay, somebody mixed together all kinds of things. You have there Mickey Mouse with the Marines American one, then we have another English one, then we have a Russian one all of the sudden here. And Pitanje Istanyovska. This is just mixed all together. Because this here in front is definitely not the one with those. Okay, what do I have to do? Naval Station, this is Arthur Lucian. Do you copy? Over. Naval Station, I hear you. I can't stay here anymore. This island's something wrong with it. Strange things keep happening. Get me out. I quit. What you're seeing isn't real. Isolation does things to the mind. You're imagining it. I understand how you feel, but you'll have to hold on 5 more days. Then I'll send someone to relieve you. That's the best I can do. Now stop calling. Do your duty. Don't bother me again. That's a harsh naval station. Jesus Christ. Maybe it's just easier to build a station from random parts. I mean, wouldn't it better to have parts that would fit together instead of just random parts? It's a Yoshi. Hi Yoshi. I see you. I feel you. Burp. This would actually make a pretty cool photograph. Like maybe line up the pillars with the lighthouse. Do it as in a gold in a 2/3 ratio and stuff. You only see me because my blanket was stolen. Yeah. Now I can see you. Just snuck right in between here. All snug and cold because Super stole the shirt again. I think it was Super, or? But yeah, always those shirt steals. I stole the blankie. Ah, there it is back, see? You came just in time here, now I can't see you anymore. Now you're gone again, now you're just a little bulge below my shirt. Yeet! Why are you kicking my belly? Super is in my belly, he got the VIP slot. I do know that military personnel have been known to more likely have encountered aliens. Plenty people say they have discovered aliens and have found aliens, got abducted by aliens, etc. And most of those people are a little bit cray-cray. Not all, but most of those people you would say, yeah, you look like somebody that says, yeah, I got abducted and I see aliens. I have never seen extraterrestrial activities. As I said, Jimber, most, not all, most. Most is not everybody. Listen to my words that leave my maw. But no, I have never seen any extraterrestrial stuffs. But then I am not somebody that is looking or searching for it. The only part about being drunk I enjoy is the drunk movement fluidity. I actually don't really enjoy being drunk because I always feel sick afterwards. I do enjoy drinking a little bit, like to a point where I'm tipsy or where I can feel it, but I don't enjoy drinking more than that. They definitely made Ranik sign some paper that he can't tell anyone about the aliens. Shush, super. Shush. Do they observe Oktoberfest in Austria? I mean, I even have seen Oktoberfest in Japan, as I was out in Japan. Even they did Oktoberfest, so... This is a cool picture. I consume alcohol at the most once a month. Okay. I mean, nothing against drinking if you do it responsibly. The only thing is drink responsible. A Spanish Bible. Sagrada Biblia. Skull of an unknown creature. That unknown creature looks a lot like a monkey. Why would you have a monkey skull here on the island? I never drink enough to get intoxicated. Exactly. I don't like to be intoxicated either. Tipsy? Yes. Intoxicated and drunk? Nah. I know they lied to us about the faith of the free. Beneath this lighthouse, in the cellar, they sealed the truth, still lingers untouched. They keep it from us, for they think ignorance is safer than knowledge. To them, our lives are nothing mere bodies chained to this cursed rock, worked like beasts until we break. If what devoured those free should come for us, they will not mourn, they will replace us, as easily as a broken tool. Survival, then, must be ours alone. I only consume wine. Oh, we have a fancy skunky here. I only get drunk on wine. Don't come with me with this peasant beer. Does shoyu count as wine? Shoyu is like Nihonshu. It is just Japanese alcohol. It is not necessarily wine, but it is more closer to wine and to those spirituoses than beer. Satori makes beer. Satori is a good beer brand. But sake, shoyu, nihonshu and stuffs I wouldn't really say it's wine. I wouldn't really say it is wine. I mean, it could be rice wine. Rice wine. It's probably, let's say 80% wine. I don't say it is completely wine, but let's say it is 80% wine, in my opinion. So it is closer to wine than to anything else. Fairly certainly show you as Korean rice wine. Yeah, I just compared it to something similar. And it is Nihonshu. And Nihonshu is Japanese alcohol. Birds are mourning again. What is happening now? Where were the birds mourning? Oh, they mourned down there. This is so much dirt in here. Who can't wipe their feet? Beer from Yasase associates with piss whenever I have to pee in a cup for med exams. I do enjoy beer. There is one beer that I really enjoy drinking, and it is Kozel Journey and Kozel and Cherny. It is like a dark Czech beer. I do like that. Kozel and Cherny. It is a pretty good Czech dark beer. And else I do like Radler. Radler is something we in Austria have, which is also very delicious. Hi, Tama. Hi, hi, hi. Can we get a little shouty outy for the Yodi Yodi? How are you doing? Yit. And you can really bribe me with beer, but some beer is definitely, I would say, yes, please give me, gimme. But I am very choosy about my alcohol. Let me alone. Who's there? My new monitor arrived. I'm so happy. Oh, nice. Is it a big monitor? Or is it a curved monitor? Or is it a regular monitor? Or... But yeah, having new stuffs always is great. I hope the monitor will work wonderful for you, Tama. Tama Yori, Tama Yori. Tama Yori, Tama Yori. Oh, Tama Yori. You have given me this earworm. You know that? That's your fault, Tama. It's actually smaller than smaller and flat old one. This is actually smaller and flat old one was a 23. Okay, you have a smaller one than your older flat screen that is 10 years old. Okay. I can read, I promise. I can understand English. Me good English. And who didn't wipe their paws off? It's a 27-inch, but higher resolution. Better refresh rate. Yeah. Better resolution definitely is good for a screen. Yeah. My second monitor is still like a 12 or 13 years old monitor. It is still in 1080p. And my newest main monitor is a 1440 monitor. So yeah, sometimes I have to upgrade my second monitor as well to a 1440. Where do I have to go? Oh, there's a piece of paper. There is no escape. As long as the light remains hidden on this island, the demons will not release you. They will gnaw at you, tear at you, until nothing is left. Find the light. If you are pure, it will fade to silence. But if you bear the weight of sin, the light will burn brighter, until death comes so dreadful, the gods themselves will weep. Yes? I mean, it's pretty dark here, so that doesn't mean that I am a good boy. Because we don't have any light here, it's pretty dark. God damn it, you scared me. What are you doing there? Ah. Don't just stand in front of my windows. Alright, you must know Austrian prices are better than me. With 6.5k would be enough to live in there for around 3 weeks, 1 month. With 6.5k you could easily live here quite a long time. I don't even earn that much and I live here. Super. But the current solution is bad. Yeah, I heard about they pulling off part of the game. That sucks. Oh. What are you doing there? genuinely loved Battlefield, now it's shit all over. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they just pull a game mode from the game, then yeah, I'm sure that people get pissed off it. Who's peeing? Those are definitely Futski pee sounds. And from where are all those bodies coming from? Who dragged all of those bodies in? $6.5k is what I earn in 8 months. Well, then I do earn a little bit more, yes.
Shut up and take my money!
I bet even a fucking alien could handle the game better than E at this point.
Probably. I mean, the last Battlefield that I played was Battlefield... Hey look, it's a meerkat in a bottle. Always drink responsible. The last Battlefield that I played was, I think, Bad Company. Since then I never played really a Battlefield. Or it was Bad Company 2, I think. That was the last Battlefield that I played. Yep. That... That definitely didn't scare me. Bad Company 2 was peak. Yep, it was one of the pretty much the last Battlefield that I played. And another beer, of course. The Devil's Juice. I must find a way. I must find out what's going on down in that basement. Oh, his friends are gone. At least the floor is clean again. But there are lying many empty bottles around. Okay, basement. Let's see. Can we go to the basement now? Last Battlefield I played was for the campaign did on my 360. Still remember those. 2142 always is a special place. I think it was also a Battlefield that I played. It was the one with the mechs, etc. If I remember right. It was also a Battlefield that I played, yeah. I think the oldest Battlefield that I played was, I think, Battlefield Vietnam, or even some Battlefields before that. I remember where you had 64 players per team on a battlefield. And you played like with 128 people on a map. There were still times. Oh, we have the endless hallways. And we're going out onto the ocean. Okay. Well, yeah, Battlefield Vietnam was one of the earliest ones that I played. I think I played some older Battlefields too, but I can't remember their names. Burp. Ah, the ocean air. Okay. I can open all of the windows. Never touched COD or Battlefield because my aim is pure sadness. I'm not the best at aiming either, but I still enjoyed them back in my youth, you know? Back in a time where I was still a young meerkat. Where my reflexes weren't garbage, where I still had reflexes. Oh. You took lives from others. From the others? Which others did I take? I didn't take others. In a fight. I mean, what? I used to play 1942. Yeah, I did play the old World War II Battlefields too. To be honest, I still prefer the old World War II Battlefields still. Or Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor. It was every time was the same with Medal of Honor. Only the first mission was good in Medal of Honor. The rest of the game was bleh. Like one Medal of Honor where you're storming the beaches of Normandy. Such a great mission. The rest of the game, eh. And stuff. It's always the first mission that is such a great opening and the rest of the game is eh. Am I the only one thinking that? But yeah, Medal of Honor is always, the first mission was always such a great mission, and then you just became, all the time you became alone. Fight alone here, fight alone there, fight alone, fight alone. But I... War isn't an alone game. War is together with others. Battlefield 1 is the only World War II game in both London Blitz. Yeah, yes. War is a co-op, you know. You need at least 2 people for war. I mean, what? War is a co-op game. Shush. War never changes. Ah, Metal Gear intro. Hi, AC. Hi. You wasted your life. I don't think that I wasted my life. I mean, I didn't do the best life, but I didn't waste it. At least I want to think that. Awawa. Tamayodi. Oh. Finally a shower. I mean, what? Ew. What? Ouch. Why? You can't look at making the floor all dirty. I just wanted to lick at the floor clean. Why? Why are you eating me? I didn't do anything bad. Oi, stop it. Just a punch. Stop it. Bah. Papa. Stop it. Okay, I can't open anything. Do anybody of you have something to interact with? Is you interact? No. Corporal punishment. Who is corporal punishment? You turned the truth upside down. No, you turned the hallway upside down. Friend? No friend. It's dark. It's dark out there. Okay. Oi, stay here. Oi, door. Door, stay here. Be a good door. Sit. Aus. Good door. That's a good door. Yeah, who's my good door? Hi, big ol' X-ray. Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. No related item. But didn't I have like a huge keychain with me? I've been gone for a win. Why are we killing the mirror? Don't kill the mirror. It's time for post-birthday eats. Eat me with care. Always eat your meerkats with care. Ah, papa. I'm not the youngest anymore. He's taking war to the next level. He was drinking human blood. Psst. I wasn't drinking human blood. I was cleaning up the hallway. It just happened to be full of human blood. Do you have to go up there now? But going up is the exact different thing that I want. I want to go down. Hi, Drazy. Eat the meerkat like football. No! Don't eat the meerkat. You're drinking blood like a vampire. Supposedly. Supposedly. Ooh. A key. Let me grab key. Let me grab the key. Well, it wasn't me. It was... Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Hi, Zil. Hi, hi, hi. Up, 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 up. All of the Zil noms. Yum, 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 yum. Hi, Zil. How is the lovely woofer doing? But, yeet. I mean, you can eat a little bit, maybe. But don't eat into Zil's maw. I guess the key is for this here now. Oh, the chains just vanished. Okay. Doing good, how's yourself? I am a little bit of eepy. I'm a little bit scared, but else I'm doing fine. I'm still a little bit stuffed from food from my birthday yesterday, but all in all, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Awawa, and thank you for coming in. Happy belated, thank you. Awawa. The fox shall be consumed. Yes, consume the paintball. And Papi's the donut? Ah. Give the donut good always give your donut massages. It's very important. I'd eat you so hard in the cell's maw. And that he flies 2 times around the earth before swallowing you. Promise? Promise? Okay, I can't go in there. I need a second lantern. Yes, cause you asked nicely. Yay! Huzzah! This has now very Amnesia vibes. I don't know why, but this reminds me so much of Amnesia now, right now. Aww, some old peoples in here. Don't steal my shirt. But yeah, there are some old peoples in here. 1.5 years already. Super. He's naked. Yes. Well, partially naked. I still have pants. I still have my pants, as you see. I am not naked. But I have been declothed from top. And you always get some milk, super. You just have to work a little bit for it. An axe? Okay. Why does this look like it's raining? I love this little thing. The snakes look so derpy. But doesn't this look like it is raining inside? Looks like the developer forgot to turn off the rain skin for this box inside here. Oh. It's your imagination, I guess. Ooh, Wompter. I'll burn them pants off. No, I need this pants or else Daddy Twitch will be angry with me. Still better than deaths and dies. Schizophrenia simulator. I actually don't know what this is about, this game. I only know that this game is about Lighthouse Keeper. We are Mr. Lighthouse Keeper. We have seen people vanishing. Birds being angry at us. And yeah. And that we wanna leave the island again. When old Jonathan realized the devil had crept into the island, he fled below, thinking we could hide. But this place only grew darker. Jonathan warned us, the devil still waits. We must not surrender. But William, he was already lost, drunk, twisted, consumed. I could see the devil crawling inside him. War? He raised his hands against us, against Jonathan, against me. He meant to kill us both. I stopped him. I had to. And yet, he begged for forgiveness. I was blind with rage, with fear. With something I cannot name. I swung the axe. His head fell. I burned the body, hoping it would end the nightmare. It did nothing. Jonathan sees my act as surrender. He's right. My fury, my fear. It was the devil's will. I did not resist. My sin is no less than William's. Bad meerkat. Why a bad meerkat? And don't burn the mirror. Would you eat a cute little bird, would you? I mean, you always eat cute little birds when you eat chicken nuggets. Because chicken nuggets are cute little birds and you eat those all the time. See? Very chonk, like Linko. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Bam 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 bam! Yes, so... Oh, there's a door. Okay. Suddenly, door. All I wanted to be is a silly piece of bread. Ah. Yes. Suddenly, meerkat. The end. actually don't eat chicken. I mean, you can eat whatever you want, as long as it is legal and not against the law and stuff. Then you can eat whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. I mean, some people even eat airplanes and walls and sand and much more. So, I mean, eat whatever makes you happy. Cannibalism. If it is legal cannibalism, Drazy, only if you have consent. Then you can. If you got consent, it should be legal, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the law that well, but I guess it would be still problematic. Question. If you would if you would have to amputate your leg, and you would say, yes, my friend may eat my amputated leg, is it still a crime, or is that allowed? If you would just, hey, they mind the leg get chopped off anyway, what you gonna do? Just toss it? Your friend wants to eat it, just give it to them. Would that be okay, actually? Abwa, happy belated birthday. Thank you, Cooper. Thank you, and happy belated birthday to you too. Zenith. Hey, Ranek, hope you're well. I admittedly a bit nervous and shy, but I hope you had a good weekend. You don't have to be nervous and shy around me. I'm a very well-behaved meerkat. But yeah, I had a lovely weekend. I hope you too. I have a big noodle. I need food. I mean, I would give you all of the foods. You can keep your leg to do with whatever. Huh? Health risk forbids it, also because it's still illegal for a reason. But I mean, they would just throw it away, and it is perfectly fine meat. And you would give consent. And you would have to amputate it anyway, so... Like, not have to amputate it because of sickness. Amputate it because of an accident, for example. Because some people eat roadkill. So how is roadkill safer than if you have to amputate your leg after an accident? It is still healthy meat, it's not tainted with sickness or stuff. And it will be basically like roadkill. And there are literally people in the USA that eat roadkill. And it is allowed. It seems as unhumanely. For Western civilization, yeah, but there are, I think, civilizations that don't see it inhumanely or unhumanely. I mean, there even is a culture somewhere where they give the dead people to the birds to eat, so that their bodies get taken up into the sky, into the heavens. That's why you feed your dead people to the birds. And in India, I think in India there are still some people that actually eat human. I think to remember that there is, yes, a sky burial, exactly, that was what I mean. And there is some culture in India, I think, some of the untouchables that actually are eating people, partially at least, and wearing human bones and stuff. It was just an example, Jimber. I know it is different. It was just an example. War? Yes, always war. Meow! Oi, stop eating me. But to be honest, I actually would prefer to feed my body to the animals and to the plants after I am dead than just giving me into a casket of wood and just bury me somewhere. I actually would prefer just to feed me to the animals, give me back to nature, you know. Don't waste the energy of my body, just give it back. I actually would prefer that. But it is extremely difficult to do stuff like that in the Western countries. Jonathan, we have been trapped down here for over a week. and I can't bear it anymore. Every shadow, every whisper. The devil is here, in every corner. William tried to kill us. He almost succeeded. And I am the one who brought this terror upon us. I killed him, though it would protect us. But all it did was confirm how weak I am. How damned if William's death was justice for giving in. Then mine must follow. I deserve it. I am sorry to leave you here alone, but I cannot stay. Burn my body, Jonathan. Burn me. Cleanse this place for me and the devil I carry within. I've been here before, but I unfortunately was too scared to say anything. You don't have to be scared of me. Just relax. I don't bite, except if you wish, then I can bite. My weekend was rough. Oh, sorry to hear that, Liz, but yeah, keep saying yeah in my recommended, cause I do love war, only cause the big belly and decided to be brave. Oh, well, as you can see up above or in the corner of there, liking war is totally fine here. And yeah, you're welcome here. You don't have to be nervous or afraid or something like this. Cause I want to have it a safe space here, that where everybody can just talk. Ancient Iranians believes Roman burial in the ground poisons the land. Body to plants. You can what you can do here is a concept which is called the living sarcophagus, where they put your body into a living sarcophagus out of mycene, like the mushroom roots and stuffs, where you get absorbed back into the mushrooms and get composed naturally. That is the closest that I found to what I actually want with my body. So yeah. I'm tending very strongly to the living sarcophagus. He likes war. Get them! FBI! Federal Belly Inspector. Created with death, pestilence, and decay. I mean, death, pestilence, decay, that all stuffs is also very normal, because without death and without decay, there can't be anything new. Because even in decay, something good comes out, you know? You don't have to thank me, but welcome in, Zenith. I hope you will enjoy. Apparently, Jonathan had a great faith with Jesus. It's Kumpel Jesus! It's Buddy Christ! Who knows that movie? Dogma? With Buddy Christ. Papa. Would be a very controversial take. You can make everything controversial. Hi, I've seen you. You could make everything controversial. But in the end, you have to be happy yourself. You don't have to make others happy. As long as you make yourself happy, then you're on the right path. I know I'd love to be cuddled by a big-bellied furry. Oh, I could give you all of the huggies. I've never been cuddled at all. Aw, you're missing out. Grandpa was burned to ashes and put into a living vase. Could say the vase was made out of plant-based stuffs. That's nice too. I'm not worthy. Why are you not? What? I can agree with that. Yeah, something similar. We have humans composings here. Come on, let me grab. Jonathan believed that this sacred symbol might protect him from the darkness ahead. then why we're taking it with us? Hey, look, on that one in the corner there. Just celebrating it out with the arm. Yeah! See him there? Just, yeah! She got 98 years. That's a good age. 98 years is a good age to reach. I would be happy to reach 98 in a good physical body. Like in a good healthy condition, I would love to get 98. If I weren't in a good healthy condition, I might not want to get 98. But yeah, that's why I try to stay healthy, eat healthy foods, do a lot of moving around, do sports and stuff, so that I grow old as a healthy meerkat. If I eat a meerkat, your streak ends here. True. Then the meerkat has ended its life streak. Or you could keep meerkat all hidden away inside. That also would be a possibility. I have to track... Oh yeah, we still have to track down the second lantern. But where would that lantern be? Lantern, lantern, where are you? This also makes completely no sense. Why would you have like this? This makes no sense. Burp. Ba ba da 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 dum. There's a hand down there. A lantern. Where is a lantern? Do I have to head back? So you can help yanking your chain, but the chain makes 0 sense. I need to find a second lantern, but there is no second lantern. Nowhere. Stop bonking me. Goofy? Is it you, Goofy? Thank you for the hydrate. Ah. Yum 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 yum. Wampter.
Guy, extra noses pants is on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bones from across the floor.
Thank you for the follow. Denif, thank you, and welcome into the beans. Hope I can help at least, as I do my hardest to support many. Just lurking here already supports the stream, because lurking, if with lurking you can count as a viewer, you can support with just watching the ads. There is a lot that you can do with just being there and having the stream open. That already can help a lot for streamers. But thank you for the follow. That sounded like me on the toilet after chilly day. I mean, what? Okay, sorry, I take the joke back. Jesus. Not sus. Ow, stop it. I only want to help Dressy after Jelly Night. Ouch, stop it, stop it. Ow. I needed that lantern. I just wanted to help Tracy after Jelly Night with a wet wipe. I mean, what? Stop it. Stop throwing the lantern down. And not totally not sus. Oh, there's more and more blood. Okay. Rice paw. Someone tag in. Ooh, we found letter. As long as you flee from the truth, the light will flee from you. Yet, in the end, the light unveils ye truth. Minor spelling mistake. The letter says unveils the truth, but the writing over says unveils yeah truth. And thank you for the patties. Aw. Thank you, thank you. Minor spelling mistake. Excuse me. Hi there. Yeah, yeet. Indeed. Very, very timing. Much wow. I can't yank the chain anymore. Okay. God save the queen. This looks very... This doesn't look like World War I clothes. Oh no, this looks like World War I clothes. This definitely looks like World War I attire. Cause in the newer times we unlearned to make the uniforms like snazzy. Snazzy uniforms are always World War I. Rally round the flag. We must have more men. I sus you again. I put you in timeout. You punt me in timeout? Uvu. Why are you in a trench though? You lived in a lighthouse. Well, it's 1925. Yep, it wouldn't be allowed away. Britons, once you join your... He knew what he did. Join your country's army. God save the king. Do we have a year somewhere? Printed by Victoria Mouse Printing Co. Ltd. By the Imperial War Museum. No, we don't have a year there. All of the Huggies. The guy you're playing. Wait, that's you on the posters. I doubt that's me on the posters. I highly doubt that. Your king and country needeth you. Endless now. I love it when developers mix stuffs. You know, we are here in an English bunker with English uniforms, with English things, with Britons. We need you. And we have a Russian door. Dver. This is a Russian D-V-E-R. There's a soft R. Dver 1. Sko 1 Dver. Okay, I need to find something for the handle for the radio. Radio handle. Where are you? Ba 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 ba. Why are you disturbing me? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Why are you disturbing me? I see you there disturbing me. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 ba. Where is the handle? The Wait, what's disturbing me? Ba 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 ba. I still love the rainy box. Where the heck is the thing that we need? I know we need the thing here to turn around, but where is that thing to turn around? Where the heck are you? If you find it, scream. Yell. I ate it. Then I have to go in and retrieve it. Tracy, open up. Make Tracy, I have to go in and retrieve it. Are you in a bunker? Yeah, in a British bunker. With a Russian door. In a British bunker with a Russian door. You can go in but not out. We didn't go in, we just spawned inside of here. Ah, you can in. Ah, okay, I misread. I can in and not out. I mean, perma endo. I mean, my belly. Yes, I know. As I said, I'm an EP meerkat. My brain is all mushy. I didn't had a lot sleep. I had a lot of work today, and bah. I'm a silly EP PP meerkat boy. Awawa. Okay, can somebody help me where that thing is? Can somebody tell me where this item is? Cause I looked around everywhere, I don't find it. And I can't leave. And this metal bunker door sounds like a wooden door. You can put the paintings away. You can move the paintings. Is it behind a painting or what? I make you mushy. Aha! Dearest mother, how I miss the warmth of your kitchen, the smell of your cookies, and the sound of the children laughing in the yard. Out here it feels like another world, but I keep telling myself I'll come back and everything will be just as it was. Soon I will walk through the door again and we'll forget this war ever touched us. With all my love, your son. Aww. Hi. Yum. But yeah, war always is bad. But you wouldn't let me live. Because yeah, war never is a nice thing. I myself, as a former professional soldier, I didn't experience real war, but I was stationed in war zones. I had the experience of active combat, and it's never nice. It's not something that you want to have. It's definitely nothing you want to have. It sounded like you were saying war or war. I mean the W-A-R, the real war, the war. I mean the war. Oh, I can go here now. I would rather be a prisoner of war. I mean, of course you would. But yeah, I do mean the W-A-R. The accent is so strong trying to say war. I know I'm not the best in talking. Especially with English being a former language for me. Bravo, Romeo, India, Tango, Oscar, November, Sierra. But I still know the NATO alphabet by heart, as we also had to learn with the NATO alphabet. Yankee, Oscar, uniform. Juliet, Oscar, India, November. Yankee, Oscar, uniform, Romeo. Yeah, I had to learn that so much. The radio operator alphabet. I can do that in my sleep. I also still know my weapons number. My weapons number was India Delta 632. That was my assault rifle that I had, and Mike Golf 28350. That was my MG, my MG 74. I still know those numbers by heart. Okay. Don't do that!
Since I started keeping this light, it falls on the wrong places.
Yes, 1918 in France. It was World War I. The lighthouse was at the front. Even the lighthouse had to fight in the war.
I repeat, this is Iron Fist. We need enemy coordinates now. Observer 1, we don't have time. The planes took off. Send enemy coordinates now, over.
Copy that enemy position. 38 degrees
Jump scared me as well, Moss. I thought, why can't I move further to the left? Vroom. Okay, we have done something. Oh, friendly fire. Oh. Oh yeah. That is actually something that I could have done the same mistake. Because I, in my army times, were in the reconnaissance unit. And we also had to provide coordinates for the artillery and stuffs. I could have made the same mistake in my active duty times to give the wrong coordinates. That's why we got drilled in how to use a map so hard. I still can use a normal analog map like I would use my own fingers. Thank you for the num-nums. Num-num. But yeah, look at the lighthouse. Even the lighthouse has PTSD. The lighthouse was in the war too. But yeah, having to live with you being the fault that your friends got killed is never easy. He's one of us. What have I done? Giving you wrong coordinates must be such a burden knowing you killed dozens of innocents. Well, they weren't necessarily innocents, but they were your own men. Because tell me a soldier in war who is innocent. Because technically they all did the sin of killing a person. Even though it is the enemy, so in quotes, it is still in Christian values and in many other religions, you're still a sinner. Even if you do it for your land, for your country and stuff. You took a life. My dog tag. You're AB positive? Same as me, super. We have the same blood, we are blood brothers. Do you need water? Can I give you a water? You okay? Looks like napalm shells. They didn't had napalm in World War I. Napalm was invented... Was it invented before or during the Vietnam War? Because in World War I they had no napalm. Napalm was not existent then. Then they started to use chemical warfare in World War I. The fire, it consumed them all. No one made it out alive. I mean, incendiary ammo also sounds nothing like you would have had in World War I. I know what they had for sure. The artillery, especially the Russian artillery. But I think that was also World War II. Where every third Russian artillery shell was a shell filled with combat gas. Yes, but a gunpowder, you don't shoot a gunpowder with the artillery projectile itself. That has a different... Depending on the artillery shell, that has a different explosive component. AB means Automobile Battalion. You're Italian. Automobile. Automobile Battalion. It was a bomb. White phos. I don't think that white phosphorus was... I know that mustard gas, so xanth gas and chlorine gas and that was very, very strongly used in World War I. I don't think about phosphorus or napalm that this already was in World War I. I'm not sure about that. I'm myself not an expert on World War I technology, but I don't think they had white phosphorus or napalm at World War I. Did they have flamers? I think they had flamers though in World War I. So flamethrowers, I think they already had those. Because flamethrowers are very, very good in trench warfare. They are nasty, but good in trench warfare. Civilians, children, this was their shelter. A shelter of civilians and kids. Okay, he actually has innocence on his mind, because it was in children and families which were here apparently. So yeah, he actually has killed innocents. Crazy. And this is turned around. This is flipped.
This success marks a significant step forward in the ongoing campaign. More updates will follow as the situation develops.
Because here you still see where they would mount it on in a vehicle. Because in a vehicle you would have an iron plate where you would mount it on with those clamps on the sides. You would clip it in, tighten the screws, and that was how you mount a radio, a military radio in a military vehicle. Only equipment I had assigned to me was an AK. Never saw in my life. A gas mask is older than me. Yeah. I mean, if it is World War I, so it is older than we all. But it was still a pretty modern gas mask. The ones that we have seen in the shelter was pretty modern gas mask, because the really old World War I masks was just a piece of cloth and and a hood you had over yourself and stuffs. Yeah, in military terms, it is a vehicle. Because you also have like an LMV. It's a light multi-role vehicle, LMV. Vehicle is a very normal term to use in military sense. Paintball. Not talking about the game. Oh, okay. Hello? I'm sure people coming from war are so traumatized they have to stay strong not to commit self-deletion. Yeah. Due to being one of the first the World War I was pretty much the first industrial fueled war humanity did. We had great and terrible wars before, but World War I was the first industrial war. And there also the term shell shock came from. Because if you get shelled for days and days and days with thousands and thousands of artillery shells all of the time, that definitely makes something with you. But yeah, but PTM shell shock was an early term for the nowadays used PTSD. That was shell shocked people. They were just out. They were not here anymore. They were just out. And I can understand shell shock pretty well. No, it's the end. Ba, ba, ba. But the ad should start only in a few seconds. The ad shouldn't even have started yet. Ah. I don't wanna. But you are in jail now. Ow, mama. It stinks. Aww. Feeling glad that during my time in there I only washed the pots. Only seeing a couple less than happy drones. Yeah. You actually had pretty luck, Super, because what I have read recently about the Russian army is that they, in the recent times, trick people or conscripts to go to the front. Because so far, the army wasn't allowed to use conscripts to put into front service. But they are changing the laws, so even the conscripts can get pushed to the front lines. So you actually had luck to have this military service as where you did. Super. I messed up. Yep, looks like it. Conscripts were always on the front. I mean, pretty close to it. I mean, being close to the front and being in actual front duty, like as a front pick, is a bit of a difference. I have to hide this. It was the Germans. Oh, and he tries to blame the German attack. That he didn't do it. It was the Germans. It's always the Germans. What do you have against the Germans? Nein, ich will nicht. Das war es nicht. Lass mich noch ein bisschen tanzen. There's someone down here who wants to mess with my mind. I need to find them. Ich will nicht. Meow, stop it. Nein, Mann. Ich will nicht. Will noch nicht nach Hause. Lass mich tanzen. Stop it. Probably Green, Yoshi being the only one that understands my German. With my just random German talkies. Don't eat me. But yeah, coming back to the topic, I actually can understand how a shell-shocked person has to feel. Because I came close to have something similar. After my time, or after some of my missions, I had a hard time to get good sleep again. I just know a little bit of German. You do? Because yeah, there was quite a time afterwards where I had to come down again from it. Sniffas, all of the sniffies. How much wine did he drink? Look at that! How much fucking wine did he empty? Jesus Christ! Control yourself. Can I sit on this? I mean, what? I sit? I sit? Ooh. I sit? Who are you sniffing, you silly skoink? Alcoholism, yeah. Alcoholomahol. Yes. Yes. Mine. What do you want me to do? I mean, I can still open every window. I need to find them. Someone's trying to mess with my head. I can't go up here, so it has to be somewhere down here. But where? Hammer time? No. Yes, wine is stored in meerkat butts. Yes, I get it. You can roll around wine. Ba-ba-ba? Papa? Nom nom nom. Ich will noch nicht heim. Lass mich noch ein bisschen tanzen. Damn, those legs. Hi. Is this how a micro must feel? Like is this how a micro feels when he visits his friends? Hi friends. I heard that many soldiers drank their trauma and killed away, which wasn't healthy. I haven't had... Okay, in my specific case, I haven't had guilt. There was no guilt that I had to drink away or something. I don't felt guilt. I had nothing similar to it. I even were proud in my work because I actually saved lives with the tasks that I performed in my abroad missions. Because without my work down there, many more people would have died. I necessarily had to answer your question, Drazy. I wasn't spared of it. But I don't take it as a guilt. Because through those actions, I could save quite a bit more of people who deserved to not die. And I could save them. So I don't really see it as a guilt myself, because they had their choice. They made their choice. And my mission was to protect those. And yeah. I don't feel regret for it. I don't feel guilt for it. They had their choice. They decided their life. And I protected. Hi there. Oh, who are you? In that moment, I did not think about stuff like that, Tracy. In that moment, as a soldier, you get trained weeks, months. In that moment, you just work. You see danger, you see people need help. You just work, you know? It's hard to explain, but there was not something like, oh no, I can't, or it just was, you see the situation, you analyze the situation, and you work. You are a professional. And I did. So, sorry if I can't give you a better answer to it, but that is my answer. How can I click that? Moth. We are playing Moth Simulator now. Moth. There. I think we are going too deep in the wrong... Yeah. Why can't I... Oh, now I can click it. I have a feeling that we are here to watch the mirror play games. I mean, finally you came, Arthur. That explains why they do tests in German, the so-called Musterung. I mean, isn't it in every country that you have to do a Musterung? And then you get scaled depending on your level on which you actually may do? Because, thank you for the head pats. Because in my Musterung, I achieved the grade 7 of 9. And with 7 of 9, I even could go to Special Ops. I even could do Jagdkommando. I even could have done the Special Operators training. Because I had a 7 of 9 in my Musterung. But thank you for the head pats. Stay down. I can smell the devil clinging to you. I have ADHD, I couldn't go. You sound sad about it. Are you still here? What happened to the other two? Where is the light? I would have stayed at home if I said them that I'm gay. You can smell the devil. What's the devil smell like? I can guess the devil might smell sulfury, maybe. Maybe a little bit of a hint of sulfur and stuffs. Are you still here? You've been down here all this time. Time doesn't matter here. Alive, dead, our souls rot in this pit. The devil won't release us. Not while the light is buried. I'm going with cloves and cinnamon. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. If you think the devil smells like that, sure. We know what Ranik smells like. He stink. Only a little bit. Just a bit. Chotto dake. Drazy. Chotto dake. What happened to the other two? They prayed, then they stopped, they lost hope. And then hope dies, the devil takes his due. Of course, their deaths weren't the end. They rose again as his children, and now another soul has joined them. But I didn't speak Taco Bell. I spoke sushi. Well, now I wanna ask a questions of my own. Your ops were somewhere in the Middle East Africa, right? No, Balkan states. I was at the Balkan states. First was Kosovo. No, first was Golan, watching over the ceasefire of Israel and stuff, and the other one was Kosovo. Where's the light? And we thought we could bury hell itself. We hide it beneath the only tree. Next morning the tree was dead, and this island, every breath, every shadow turned into damnation. That's somehow worse. It definitely was no easy task. Let's say like that. Definitely wasn't easy. Because we are a neutral country. Austria is not in the NATO. We served under NATO commando, though, in Kosovo and in Golan. And even as a neutral country, we have lost soldiers in abroad missions. So far, since the Second Republic, because Austria ceased to exist during World War II. So since the Second Republic, before World War II, we were the First Republic. We had about 70 dead soldiers. Around 70 soldiers did not came home from their missions since the Second Republic. Legalize military dragons that war the enemies. I mean, there is an anime of of dragon military planes where they swallow you and you pilot them from within. And if you send people out, you should expect losses. Yes, but it was no combat missions, you know? We never sent out our army for combat stuffs. And we still lost people, because those are just dangerous places to be. Because we are a neutral country, we don't have aggressive duties down there, let's say it like that. We are not for making peace, but we are for securing peace. That is the difference, you know? We are not down there to make peace, we're down there to secure it. It's still dangerous to secure peace. I have given in to the devil too. Then it's true, I've given in. The bottles in the cupboard. The devil left them for me, didn't he? No, you carried your damnation with you, before this island, before the light. Your sins carved a darker beast than any devil. There's no running from it. What are you saying? You are the thing you fear, Arthur. The very shadow that feeds this island. It is you who brought death upon the birds. It is you who kept the devil smiling. And now the devil is here, closer and closer still. I've been lurking, so I was a while ago, but I find it very interesting that you got a 7-9 score on your test. It seems that, in my limited experience, that many intelligent people are involved in the furry kink war. Yeah. In the furry fandom, there are astonishingly many smart people. I mean, I have seen furries that were in actual space. There were furries that invented heart rate monitors for fitness wristwatches. There are also many scientist furries there. I mean, we have a bunch of smart beans in the fandom. That's for sure. Let's be happy Rannik is alive and Stimpky. Yes. A furry scientist made the BioNTech. Yeah. I think it was a cheetah who made the heart rate thing for the wristwatches, I think. But yeah, there are actually quite a few very interesting beans in the fandom. COVID-19 vaccine, yeah. Oh, hello there. You got... Did you lose weight? I think you lost weight. It suits you very well. Stop it! Ma! I'm a scientist in training. I'm doing an experiment in the lab now. Ooh, nice. I hope the experiment goes well, Cooper. Oh no, he gay. Yeah, he wanted to kiss with tongue. He definitely is gay. He came right at me, trying to kiss me with tongue. He was right. The truth never changes. This island could be so nice, you know? It could be such a nice island, but no, you have to bring your baggage with you. You have to ruin it all. I don't know, I heard some pretty mixed things about the COVID vaccine. There are mixed things about everything, Super. Tell me one thing where people are not mixed about it, or where people don't have any alternative facts or stuffs to it. Tell me one thing, Super. My stomach is a good place to be. Oh, I bet it is, Tracy. You. I mean, I don't know any rumors or other stuffs about me, but I'm sure there are people out there. Thank you for the hat patties. But I'm sure that there are people talking behind my back. I'm pretty sure that there are people. And if not, that would surprise me actually. Hey Veggie, hi. How is the lovely deer? And hi Apollo, hi. I heard a rumor that a meerkat is cute. How dare? Where? There are no cute meerkats. Hi Veggie, hi Apollo, how are you both doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And BioNTech was the most used vaccine and had high success rate. Ah poop, no, how dare. Thank you for the hydrate, Pookie. Ah, nom nom. Scusa. Facing. Surrendering. Escaping. Booty. Thank you for the booty pats. Okay, I guess we are, we have reached the point of escaping. Oh! We have options. Okay, what do we want? 1. We escape. 2. We face it. No, what was, escape something and face it. So 2 is face it. No, 3 is face it. This is the lighthouse. 2 is the lighthouse and 1 is escape. Which should we go? 1 escape, 2 lighthouse, 3 face it. There's no war. No any note yet. 3, I guess. Let's face it. Let's go to where they buried it. Because they said they buried it. And put for 2 a trigger warning. Question. You seem to have played this game, Drazy. Can we reload to a point before this and try out the other endings? Or do you only have one ending? You can try out the other endings? Okay. Then I wanna do all of the... Then I will try to do all of the endings. I actually have planned to do 2 games today, but I think we only have this one game to play then, because we are already over time with this one game. Yoshi, you can give a trigger warning and pin it. you can write something like the lighthouse ending trigger warning or something and pin it. But yeah, actually I've planned to play this game. Oh, it is, you mean it's a content warning all in all? Okay, then let's give a content warning. Content warning as well as how was it called? It wasn't only a content warning as well as, I think, photosensitive warning? Photosensitive warning for the endings. Endings. Pin. They didn't use no foreign vaccines. Oh yeah, you used the Sputnik vaccine, I think, Super. You had to use that. I mean, you were the first to have it though. I think if I remember, the Sputnik one was the first that got onto the market. I didn't get our vaccine either, cause I haven't never catched it. I mean, I didn't have COVID either, but I still got my 4 vaccines. I still got shot 4 times. I survived it. I'm a vaccine survivor. I didn't know that you're still here, Yoshi. I thought you were gone. Because you didn't say I'm doing it or something like that. Sorry. Nah. And now you're even stealing his blanket. Oh, poor Yoshi. Oh, so I didn't know if you were still here and listening. Because I didn't want to wait and see if you're doing something when we are like directly in front of the ending. That's why. No related item in the inventory. I need an item for this? I need an item for this ending? No related item in the ending. Huh. Okay, I guess we can't do this ending. Cyberbullying. Yep, you're bullying the poor Yoshi. Maybe the shovel. Ah, true. True. Thank you for the shovel tip. I would have never thought to take the shovel, to be honest. I am this himbo. I would have never thought to take the shovel. Who we are bullying? People are bullying my mod. My poor Yoshi. Oh no, the ads coming right now, and of course when a movie scene's coming. Hopefully the ads will be... hopefully this ending will be done before the ads start. Isn't this a VSX that is from other things, like the Scream? Wasn't this like a very well-known scream? This ah! It sounded very familiar. Do we have 4 crosses now? Okay, we have 4 crosses now. One of us. Yep. One of us. One of us. Dark phobia games. Wow, 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 wow. So I guess if continue, we can then check out the other ones. Is it a phobia of the dark, or is it a dark phobia? Dark phobia is, I guess, he has fear of the dark. Because it is a dark phobia, like xenophobia, dark phobia, so I guess he's afraid of the dark. I appreciate the thought of inviting me to join the underground kingdom, but I'll humbly refuse. You don't wanna go to Meerkat Country? Okay, the light tower was surrendering. Okay, facing, surrendering, escaping. Okay, then we are now surrendering. We surrender to the lighthouse. Ads! Okay, we will wait for the ads. Oh yeah. Super. But what you're saying you don't wanna be in Meerkat Kingdom? Hmm? Are you saying you don't want to be in Meerkat Kingdom, Super? I will visit Austria, just don't wanna lay in the ground with a simple wooden cross on top of me. But what if it is a special wooden cross? Like with a lot of nice swirlies on it and stuff. To make it very special. The ending you had for right now is the one that I needed, the trigger warning. We did a trigger warning. Next to content warning, we also did in case photosensitive warning, in case there is lights and stuffs and, you know, for seizures and epilepsy. Because such games also love to put epilepsy and stuffs on it. But I mean, it is a horror game, so I expect disturbing stuffs in a horror game. Because else it's not a horror game if there is not this scary and disturbing stuffs, I think. Not feeling like dying right now. But how about tomorrow? Oh, I guess already what's happening. I can guess already what's happening. We're hanging ourselves to dry. We are wet and we wanna dry ourselves. That's all. There's nothing bad happening to it. We just want to dry ourselves. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. I'm not saying that it is wrong to do or so. I'm just saying that it is a dark horror game. But yeah, for those that are weak of heart for disturbing stuffs, apparently something not nice will happen now. With our friend the rope. Well, at least he gets a last drink. Because meerkats are in the ground. The rope looks unceremoniously bad compared to the rest of the game. Yeah, there are a few things that I think they don't make sense. Yep. I mean, it is a game done by indie game developer, so I can forgive such stuffs. Yes, but not every indie game developer are former professional developers. Because Expedition 33, they might have done an indie studio, but they were industry professionals who did it. So yeah, that is like comparing a former special operator soldier that makes a security company to a person that did festival security, making a security company. I mean, of course, one is more professional as the other one. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. They were in Ubisoft. They were industry professionals. There is still slightly a discrepancy between an indie developer that worked with industries, with professional industries. So yeah, there is a slight discrepancy between those two people. Same as when a special operator ex-soldier makes a security company, and one that does festival security does a security company. I mean, both do the same thing. Both are a security company, but one has a little bit more experience. Okay, then for the last ending, for the escape. But we were talking about other kind of underground, not the underground path, something more like a sandbox full of skunky disappointment. But a box full of skunk can't be a disappointment if you ask me. That sounds like a good time. Like, imagine a sandbox full of skunkies. Then they can scurry around, they can dig, they can scurry all over, you know? Can wiggle through the sand. Make everything dirty all around. Unless the skunk is not living anymore. Yes, but I'm not unalive the skunk. Where did I why are you disturbing me? Bah. But yeah, I never said I would unalive this skunky super. That came from you. I've got a skunky in my belly. Yeah, this is the last ending. The skunky boy is here on my plate and I will eat it. Skunky boy. Boy. Well, I didn't say you would do it either. Okay. Bye bye. Escape from your fears. And hopefully you're not swimming with the fishes. Because you're just paddling out into the open sea. Are you even paddling into the right direction? Okay. That was the most unspectacular one. 20 years later. Oh, we're not finished yet. Your belly now has a nice layer of shirts.
Different about today.
The Big Ben. 1945. After World War II.
It's like the past has awakened from its slumber, calling me back.
He looks a lot darker skinned now. Or is it just me? Doesn't he have like a much darker skin now? Hi Pachinko! Ow, 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 ow. Escaping your fears and issues is such a wrong thing to do. Yep. Because... Pachinko, 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 Pachinko. But yeah, but running from your... Ba, 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 ba. Why are you always disturbing me, Yoshi? Ba, 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 ba. But yeah, running from your fears and problems never solved them. That never solved your problems. Running from them, burying them, ignoring them. Hitler dead. German radio announced last night that Adolf Hitler has died yesterday afternoon. Dönitz, the Commander-in-Chief of the Navy, that is true, Dönitz was the Chief of the Navy, has succeeded him as ruler of the Reich. Despite later German radio, Reuter had declared that Hitler has fallen at his command post. Has fallen, yes, he did unalive himself. My first task, Dönitz said, is to save the German people from destructions by Bolshevism, if only for this task. Yep, sounds about right. Look at those snazzy paws with the sunglasses on. To hell with Hitler. I mean, true, he was not really a person you want to have leading your country. Follow your leader. Actually, a good quote, because if you are a leader of your unit or of your army group, you should always lead by example, because you can't or you should not demand stuff from your troop that you wouldn't be willing to do. Tell it to America, where we were about to get Hitler 2.0. I mean, that's an entire different topic. Because now we have 1945. We don't know someone that is annoying orange. Well, hello there. Hi. Are you here to get me? Boots and shoes, made and repaired. Still has a light mistake in the texture here. Why does this person remind me of the Watchmen? You know the Watchmen? The superheroes, the one with the sheath of cloth over his maw that can like make these dots forms from the tasks, the ink mask. I don't know if it was called ink mask, but he can make the Schrödinger picture ink dots, etc. He looks like Rorschach, yes, the Rorschach tests. Those ink drop tests are Rorschach tests. And he looks exactly like the Rorschach guy from the Watchmen. Doesn't he? He looks just exactly like them. From this angle and such. But yeah, it is Rorschach. I mean, I've never seen the series. I just remembered this person, that such a person being there. And from memory, he looks like he looks just like that. Okay. Toy store! If they have my kind of toys there too. I mean, what? Ah, old cars, they looked so classy. I've only seen the movie. Did they have only a movie or did they have a series too? I don't remember anymore. I've never watched it, so my memory about that is very... It's both? Okay. Apparently they had both. Hi. Hey, Robert has another store here. Thank you for the cookie, Pachinko. Yum yum yum, thank you. The light unveils the truth. Is that my store? Or why am I going there? Well, apparently his devil is not dead, because he still has his devil, I guess, following him. Also an interesting fact, the Big Ben is not the name of the tower. Big Ben is only the bell inside the tower. The tower itself is the Elizabeth Tower. And inside the Elizabeth Tower is Big Ben. Interesting little fact about the Britain, about London. It's the gang! The gang is here again. They have followed him from the island. They kept the tower. The tower is still called Elizabeth Tower. But people just say Big Ben to the tower because Big Ben, the bell, is more famous of a name. The tower still is called Elizabeth Tower. But Big Ben only is the bell within the tower. Hi, Vulpes. Hi, hi, hi. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you had a lovely start into the week. It's just the same with London Bridge. London Bridge is not the Tower Bridge. London Bridge is a different bridge. The bridge in London where you can lift the bridge up and down is not the London Bridge. It is the Tower Bridge. There is also a very fun story about that because somebody thought, as they were selling London Bridge, that an American investor thought he would actually get Tower Bridge. So he bought the London Bridge and then he was flabbergasted when he found out that London Bridge is not the fancy elevator bridge but another bridge further down the Thames. Yeah, there are some interesting quirks everywhere. Everything I knew and thought was a lie. Sorry, Furrykers. Sorry to break your London knowledge about that. Yep, they bought the wrong bridge. But yeah, that was the Lightkeeper. And as we are already at 3.5 hours, I actually will stop stream today. Now, even though I actually have planned to play 2 games today, we took so much time with the first game that the second game is not here anymore. Bow 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 ba da bow 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 ba 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 da ba da bow bow. Where do we wanna go? Do we wanna go to Setsu? Do we wanna go to Setsu? Or do we wanna go to Ryoku? We could also go to Ryoku. We could also go to Laffen. Laffen is a good smelly stinky yin. I don't think I ever have raided Laffen. I think I never raided Laffen so far. And Laffen is a stinky bean. He's a stinky yin. Let's raid him. Because he's a good stinky boy. And he's also playing a horror game right now. He plays Still Awake the Deep. A game that we have played on my stream as well before. So yeah, it is a good game and it suits perfectly for us. So let's raid the Steam Kikin. It's been a while when I was in his stream. Yeah, it's been... I haven't catched one of his stream lately too. So let's raid him. But yeah, thank you all for being here. For sharing your time with me. Thank you all for the follows, for the biddies, and also for the resub. Raid message. We come to make our existence your problem now. And if you don't have one of my emotes, just use a heart or something else or nothing at all or an emote of your own choosing or whatever you want. But yeah, next week I'm hopefully streaming again to my regular times. But yeah, we will see. But for now, hopeful you have a lovely week. And see you later, my cute beans. Bye bye, have a good one. Bye bye, loves you all.